I was a man that had his life totally upside down. You know, I used to drink a lot. I was embarrassed to pass by the evangelical church. I saw someone praying. I would be embarrassed because I thought that I would never get there.
He was a very worldly person. He didn't really care about anything, you know. Then, on that certain day that he passed out and woke up in the hospital, the doctor gathered all the family because there was nothing they could do for him, and that if he survived one of the surgeries, that would be great, but he would have to go through another because there were 2 aneurysms.
Aneurysm is a fragile region in the blood vessel that leads the vessel to grow and rupture, causing damages to the patient. To correct an aneurysm, it is necessary to have a surgery using a clipping method, as it is confirmed in Edivaldo's exams from 2007.
He went through a surgery. It was difficult. He held on. Then he went through the second surgery. He made it, but he was completely atrophied. He was in a vegetative state on top of the bed.
All I know is that I was put into a coma and stayed in the ICU for a very long time.
And then 70 or more days passed by, and the doctor came to us and said, look, I'm sorry, but I need to discharge him. There's nothing left to be done.
I would have to use a wheelchair. I would not be able to walk.
If he was going to be able to go back and do his personal hygiene alone, there was no guarantee.
I had to mouth feed him because he couldn't eat.
As a nursing technician for about 26 years, I have never in my entire life never seen someone survive 1 aneurysm. And my brother managed to survive 2.
A rupture due to aneurysm is usually fatal. About 30% of people die in 24 hours, and 25% of them die in about 3 months. Those who survive present permanent incapacitations. This medical note, signed by a neurologist in 2007, says that Edivaldo is disabled from cognitive functions. In other words, this explains the deficiencies that he presents. The sequelas go all the way to 2011, the year where he starts watching the Faith Show, becomes a sponsor, and learns how to rebuke evil.
We watch the Faith Show, and they always talk about sponsorship. And when God touches our hearts, for us to start, and we never want to stop.
He could only speak a few words, but the few words that he spoke, we managed to understand. He said very clearly, and he was not going to stay that way.
It was little by little. He did not allow the enemy to defeat him. He got up from bed and said, no, as of today, God is going to help me.
Someone had to always be with me. I couldn't leave by myself. I had to walk with the hands holding my belly, you know. My hands had to be close to my belly.
And we didn't accept that, right? We told God that we did not deserve this.
With his family's determination, Edivaldo has been delivered from alcoholism for 6 years, and his arms started moving again for more than 3 years.
He no longer has any problem in his arms, thank God.
In each day, God has been honoring me, and thanks to the Lord God, I feel like a perfect man today.
He got baptized. He's steady in church.
Someone had to stay with me for almost 24 hours, and today I can do everything by myself.
He can eat. He can dress himself. It's a blessing to be able to see him like this today.
And today, by the grace of God, I can ride my bicycle everywhere.
For a person who couldn't even walk, who was on top of a bed in a diaper, it was surely God. It was done by God.